Netherlands, land of windmills, tulips, and a unique way of life that might surprise you. Imagine a place where bicycles outnumber people and where the shortest road trip might take you through a dozen charming villages. You might think you know a lot about this picturesque country, but get ready for a journey through some truly eye-opening facts. Let's explore how the Dutch live, laugh, and thrive in their own unique way. Number 1. Dutchmen are the world's tallest people. Were you aware that Dutch males hold the title for being the tallest individuals globally? Dutch males have a height of 6 feet, equivalent to 183 centimeters, while Dutch females are slightly shorter at around 5 feet 7 inches, or 170 centimeters. However, what is the reason for that? Let's discover together. Initially, let's briefly journey back in history. 2 centuries back, Dutch men were on average 20 centimeters shorter in height. That is a significant increase in size that has occurred over the centuries. Therefore, what is the cause of this amazing growth in height? Well, a couple of theories exist. Genetics is one of the explanations that is highly favored. It is thought that the Dutch genetic makeup includes characteristics that encourage taller height. However, that is not the complete tale. The diet also plays a vital role. The Dutch diet includes a lot of cheese and dairy items, providing calcium and other important nutrients important for bone development and health. Numerous researchers are of the opinion that their remarkable height is partially due to their extensive intake of dairy products. Another element to consider is universal healthcare. The Netherlands has a strong healthcare system, guaranteeing that all individuals receive high-quality medical treatment. Adequate medical care in childhood and adolescence ensures that children grow up healthily and achieve their maximum height. Number 2. The Netherlands is the world's biggest flower exporter. 80% of the world's flower bulbs are produced in the Netherlands. The Dutch economy greatly benefits from the flower industry, contributing more than 5% to their GDP. When it comes to tulips, the Netherlands truly excels. They make up almost 90% of the global total area of tulip farms, approximately 11,000 hectares in size. Every year, 4.3 billion tulip bulbs are produced by them. Yes, that's correct, 4.3 billion. It's not only focused on the economy. These beautiful flower fields attract many tourists. Every year, hordes of individuals travel to the Netherlands to admire the stunning beauty of the vibrant fields. One of the prime locations to spot them is in Haarlem, offering numerous commercial fields and the opportunity to witness a stunning flower parade. Number 3. Amsterdam has over 1,200 bridges. Were you aware that Amsterdam boasts more than 1,200 bridges? Absolutely correct. There are exactly 1,281 bridges that link the city's beautiful 165 canals. The bridges of Amsterdam serve not only as functional transportation links, but also contribute significantly to the city's charm and aesthetic appeal. A lot of these bridges hold historical importance and share tales of Amsterdam's wealthy history. Consider the Magere Brug, also known as the Skinny Bridge, for instance. This wooden drawbridge across the Amstel River is an ideal location for a romantic evening walk. During the evening hours, certain bridges in Amsterdam are illuminated, producing an enchanting ambience that mirrors elegantly on the water. The city turns into a shimmering wonderland. Throughout the day, you'll frequently see numerous bridges decorated with vivid, colorful flowers, bringing a lively element to the cityscape. Heading to the intersection of Reguliersgracht and Herengracht is one of the most exciting activities you can engage in. From this vantage point, you can view a total of 15 bridges simultaneously, not just one or two. It's a stunning view and an ideal location for photographers and Instagram enthusiasts. Number 4. 1/3 of the Netherlands is under sea level. The meaning behind the name Netherlands is the lowlands, and it is well justified. It is the European country with the lowest elevation, with nearly 33% of its land below sea level. Just picture yourself living beneath the ocean. Let's discuss the country's lowest point, Zuidplaspolder. This location is situated 6.7 meters under sea level. Conversely, the peak of Valserberg Hill rises to a height of 323 meters above sea level. Such a stark difference, don't you think? An impressive 50% of the Netherlands' land sits just 1 meter above sea level. And can you believe it? 60% of the people reside at a depth of 5 meters below sea level. This means there are millions of individuals residing below the sea level in their environment. Schiphol Airport, the primary international hub of the country, is situated more than 3 meters below sea level. It feels as if you are soaring in and out of a gigantic bathtub. Number 5. The Netherlands was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage. On April 1st, 2001, a revolutionary event was observed by the global community. The Netherlands achieved a historic milestone as the first country to legalize marriage between same-sex couples. Job Cohen, who was the mayor of Amsterdam at that time, officiated the initial ceremonies by marrying 4 couples at midnight. This was a significant advancement for LGBTQ+ rights worldwide, but let's pause to ponder. Was it a wise decision? Amsterdam has gained a reputation as one of the most LGBTQ-friendly cities in the world. The area houses a lively population with many gay establishments and the Homo Monument, a memorial for persecuted gay individuals. What were the consequences of this daring decision, despite the city's atmosphere of inclusiveness and acceptance? Since that important date, numerous homosexual couples have joyfully gotten married, commemorating love and fairness. This action taken by the Netherlands opened the door for numerous other countries to do the same. It ignited a worldwide dialogue on human rights and fairness, resulting in extensive legal reforms. Number 6. The Dutch consume the most licorice in the world. When one imagines the Netherlands, they may envision tulips, windmills, and bicycles. However, what you may not be aware of is that the Dutch have a strong fondness for licorice. Actually, they consume approximately 2 kilograms per individual annually. In other words, approximately 32 million kilos of licorice are eaten annually in the Netherlands. What is it that sets Dutch licorice, also known as drop, apart from the rest? The Dutch have a long-standing affection for this dark, chewy treat that goes back for centuries. It's more than just a delight for them. It's ingrained in their culture and routine. Stores across the Netherlands offer more than 80 varieties of licorice for sale. Yes, that's correct. More than 80 varieties. From sugary to savory, chewy to tender, and all variations in the middle, there is a variety of licorice to suit every taste. Certain ones are infused with honey, some with mint, and a few even possess a salty kick that could catch your taste buds off guard. The Dutch are masters of crafting licorice, and they are proud of their distinct types. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is it about licorice that the Dutch are so fond of? It is thought that the love for licorice develops early on. Dutch children are raised on this delicacy, which later becomes a sentimental snack for them. Additionally, licorice is recognized for its health benefits, such as comforting sore throats and promoting digestion. Therefore, it is not only delicious, but also practical. Number 7. There are over 1,000 windmills in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is often associated with windmills, and for good reason. At one time, this country had over 10,000 windmills. Yes, you heard that right, 10,000. These windmills played a crucial role in Dutch life, serving various purposes from grinding grain to draining wetlands. Back in the day, windmills were vital for managing the landscape. They helped turn water into usable land and powered mills to produce flour. Pretty impressive, right? But as times changed, so did the role of these windmills. Today, there are just over 1,000 windmills left, and only a handful are still in commercial operation. These historic structures are now more about preserving heritage than about daily industrial use. If you want to see these windmills in their full glory, you've got to visit Kinderdijk. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to 19 traditional windmills that offer a perfect glimpse into the past. Strolling through Kinderdijk feels like stepping back in time, and the sight of these magnificent windmills against the Dutch landscape is truly unforgettable. Number 8. Home births are still popular in the Netherlands. Approximately 30% of Dutch women opt for giving birth at their own residences. That is a major figure, particularly when you think about the changes in numerous other nations. And can you imagine what? This percentage has stayed fairly consistent since 1990. Why do home births continue to be in such high demand in this location? The Dutch health insurance system is a primary factor for this. In the Netherlands, the full cost of a home birth is completely covered by health insurance. Nonetheless, it may not always include hospital deliveries unless there is a medical need. This fact renders home births a more appealing and cost-effective choice for numerous families. However, it isn't only about the financial aspect. The medical system in the Netherlands is well planned to ensure that home births are both safe and comfortable. To begin with, there is a strong screening process in place to guarantee that home births are a secure option for both the mother and baby. Another important factor is the significance of midwives, also known as verloskundigen in Dutch. These experts are trained to oversee home births and offer great care during the entire delivery. They collaborate closely with pregnant women to guarantee a secure and seamless birth within the convenience of their residences. Number 9. Home to the world's first stock exchange. Our story starts back in 1602, a time when the Dutch East India Company was making waves across the globe. This company wasn't just about trading spices and silk, it was also about revolutionizing finance. You see, the Dutch East India Company was the very first to offer shares to the public. But how did they do it? Well, they needed a way to raise money for their voyages to Asia, so they decided to sell ownership in their company through shares. To manage these shares, they created the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. This was a huge leap forward, because before this, there wasn't a formal system for buying and selling company shares. It was like inventing the wheel for the very first time. The Amsterdam Stock Exchange didn't just facilitate trading, it set up a system for prices and established the idea of buying and selling shares in a standardized way. This paved the path for all modern stock exchanges we see today. Number 10. Innovative water management. The Netherlands is renowned for its incredible water management techniques. Picture this. The country is like a giant sponge sitting below sea level, so they've had to get creative to protect their land from the sea. One of the most impressive systems is the Delta Works. This massive project was built after the devastating North Sea flood of 1953, which sadly claimed over 1,800 lives and flooded thousands of homes. To prevent such disasters from happening again, the Dutch engineered a sophisticated system of dikes, dams, and barriers. So, what makes the Delta Works so special? Well, it's a combination of cutting-edge technology and smart design. The system includes enormous sea barriers that can be closed when storms hit, and giant sluice gates that manage the flow of water. Plus, the Dutch have created something called polders. These are areas of reclaimed land that are protected by dikes and are pumped dry to keep them safe from flooding. The Delta Works isn't just about keeping water out, it's also about managing it wisely. The Dutch use advanced forecasting and real-time monitoring to predict and respond to potential flood risks. It's like having a high-tech weather app for their water systems. Number 11. Legal prostitution and cannabis. Prostitution is allowed and controlled in the Netherlands. Although this may be surprising, there is a strategy behind this approach. The government's goal in legalizing it is to safeguard sex workers' rights, guarantee their safety, and minimize the threat of human trafficking. Employees are able to utilize healthcare facilities and are safeguarded by employment regulations, leading to enhancements in their work environment. Next, let's talk about cannabis, another aspect where the Netherlands excels. Marijuana use is also allowed in this place, but with a slight change. Purchasing and using cannabis is allowed in authorized coffee shops. This policy prevents drugs from being on the streets and in the possession of underage individuals. Additionally, it enables the government to regulate and supervise its distribution in order to decrease related criminal activities and health hazards. What is the main concept driving these policies? The Dutch strategy focuses on minimizing harm and ensuring public safety. Through the regulation of these areas, the goal is to reduce crime and guarantee that all activities occur in a secure and supervised setting. It's not solely about being liberal, it's also about being intelligent and empathetic. Number 12. More bicycles than people. Believe it or not, there are more bicycles than people here. With over 22 million bikes in a country of just 17 million people, biking is truly a way of life. Imagine this, every Dutch person owns at least one bike, and many have more than one. In cities like Amsterdam and Rotterdam, you'll see bike lanes everywhere. These cities are designed to make cycling easy, safe, and super convenient. It's not just a hobby, it's a daily routine for millions. Now, let's talk about something really cool. Utrecht's underground bicycle parking garage. It's the largest in the world, with room for over 12,500 bikes. That's right, 12,500. This massive garage shows just how serious the Dutch are about their bikes. It's not just about having a lot of bikes, it's about making sure there's a place for them all. The Netherlands is a pioneer in creating bike-friendly cities. Their extensive network of bike paths and bike-friendly infrastructure makes cycling not only a practical choice, but also an enjoyable one. And it's all part of their commitment to sustainability and reducing traffic congestion. So next time you think about cycling, remember the Netherlands, where bikes are more than just a mode of transport. They're a key part of daily life, helping people get around easily and keeping cities greener. If you enjoyed learning this fun fact, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more amazing insights from around the world.